Hey, what's up? TROY, the maker, checking in. Valentine's Day 2022 is coming up. And if you want to be a little bit more creative this year with your Valentine, hang with me for the rest of this video. I'm going to show you how I laser cutted this realistic rose inside of a vase that was all made out of acrylic. For this design, I'm only going to use the Glowforge software with the monthly premium subscription. First thing I'm going to do is go up here and we're going to import artwork. In this part right here with search graphics, we're going to type in rose. Okay, I think I like this one right here. So we're going to click it. I'm going to go up here to unknown and I'm just going to put medium black acrylic so we can have a better look at what everything is going to do. Because as you can see, it got engraved. Let's change that to cut. So let's select our design and let's go about 7.5. Okay, that looks good. So after that, we're going to select our entire design and we're gonna go over here, we're going to create an outline. And we're just gonna create it. And by default, it's at 1/4 of an inch. So we're going to make it 0.1. And we're going to press return and it's gonna give us that outline like so. So now that we have it, let's move it over here to the side. And as you can see, both of them is at cut, but the one that's on the inside, we're gonna score those lines. So it's changing it to this purple look. So we're gonna select it, double click it, copy, then we're gonna select out of it somewhere and paste it. We're going to move it over. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take that outside line and we're going to move that away from it like so. You see these little pieces that's inside of it? If you select it and go down here to ungroup, it's gonna ungroup it and then you can select those little bitty pieces and delete them out like so. Okay, cool, we got that. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna select all of the rose petals, which is gonna be red. So we're gonna select all of them and we're going to copy and then we're going to paste as a new step. Like so. So we're gonna move those down here to the side like so. And as you can see over here on the side, it made it its own step. So now we can go back over to these rose petals and we're going to delete them. And we're gonna do the same thing to these. We're gonna select the leaves, this one, and that one. And we're going to copy. And while still selected, we're gonna paste as a new step. We're gonna drag them over here. And as you can see, it's his own step too. So we're gonna select those again, delete them. Then the last thing we have left is the stem. We're going to copy and we're going to paste as a new step. Move that to the side, take this one right here, delete it, and we got that one as own step too. Now I'm about to show y'all how I made this vase for the rose flower. We're gonna go up here, we're going to import artwork, we're gonna type in vase. And the vase that I chose to go with is this one right here. So we're just gonna import it. Okay, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna change it to cut so we can see it better. And basically what I did was, see if I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, you see it got these double lines right here. It's no way to ungroup those double lines or anything like that. So what I decided to do was, while it's selected, we're gonna create an outline. And we're gonna take that outline and we're gonna move it over to the side. And then this one right here, we don't need it anymore, we can just delete it. And this vase right here, I already know the size that I want it to be. And it's going to be 6.333 and the height is going to be 8.814. Now we got it the size that we want it to be. We're just gonna create an outline around it like so. And I'm gonna leave it at the default 0.25. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that outside outline that we just created, we're gonna select it, we're gonna double click and we're gonna copy. Then we're going to double click again and we're going to paste as a new step. And we're gonna move it over to the side. And as you can see, this is the outside line right here. And this is what we got. So the next thing I'm gonna do is take the outline of this rose that I got from this right here. And I'm going to move it over and I'm gonna place it right in the center of this part right here. And this is what I'm going to use to cut out the white acrylic. And I'm going to score this line on the inside. And these right here, you want to cut out 3 times. I'm using white acrylic for these. You want to cut this out 3 times. And this is your rose, which is I'm going to cut out in black. And I'm going to score the inside lines. And I'm going to cut out this part of the rose in red. this part of the rose in green, and this part of the rose right here in brown. Let's head to the laser and cut it out. I thought I had some brown acrylic, but I don't have any brown acrylic, so we're gonna have to go with the walnut. You don't really gotta shake it up. It's just some editing tricks. Also, I use this double-sided Gorilla Tape to hold everything together.
Don't step on my rose petals. Don't step on my rose petals. Don't step on my rose petals. Don't step on my rose. Don't step on my rose. Step on my rose. Step on my rose.
There you have it. I mean, this looks so good. And I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. First, I had only made the actual rose by itself at first. Then I thought about, like, what if you put it inside something or like a vase? Then I thought about, what if I went and bought a vase and put it in? Nah, that's lame. We ain't buying nothing if we can make it. So guess what? That's when I thought about, what if I put it inside of something? So then that's when I came up with the idea of putting it inside of this vase, and it looks amazing. So, and I also like the part that I put this clear acrylic on top of it, because it gives it a nice little depth look, and it just looks so good. See how the glare come up off of it? It's always gonna make it look good. We're just gonna call this the Forever Rose. I mean, cause you ain't gotta worry about it dying on you. You ain't gotta worry about putting water in it. I mean, it's gonna last forever. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all in the next project. Let's go make something else.
Step on my rose, step on my rose, step on my rose.